Hi dear students, so this is something related to physics laboratory and we are going to learn or explain today vernier calipers, how to use vernier caliper. So just uncover it and see the experimental tool first. Here you can see there are two parts. Okay, so this is vernier scale. You can see it's just looking like normal scale. This part is called main scale. Okay, you can see it starts 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and running in centimeter unit. Okay, and next another addition is there, that is a sliding scale, that is called vernier scale, a small scale. Okay, this runs from 0 to 10, only number of divisions without unit. Now if you see that whenever it is closed, you can find that vernier 0 is clearly touching the main scale 0. That means no error in this apparatus. Okay, and you can see that verniers all 10 divisions is coinciding only main scale's 9 divisions. Is it clear? You can see there are 10 divisions of vernier, but it is ending with main scale's 9 divisions. Okay, so 10 vernier scale division is equals 9 main scale division. So now, whenever you are going to measure, suppose a cylinder has been given. You are taking a cylinder whose diameter you are going to measure. So you have seen how to place it through the apparatus, and what to see? You have to see where vernier's first reading, that means 0, is coinciding or touching or cutting the main scale. That will be your main scale reading. So it is 1.3. 1.3. Vernier 0 is touching 1.3. And whatever the coincidence in between main scale and vernier scale, that will be taken as vernier scale reading. So you can take any clear coincidence. Okay. So if you found more than one coincidence, you can take nearer 0. Suppose you can find 5 is coinciding as well as 7. You can take 5 for better result. Okay, we are taking here 5. Hi dear students, this is something related to physics laboratory. Okay, here what are the experimental tools you are going to use? I am going to give you just a small explanation that today's topic is vernier calipers. So how to use vernier calipers? How does it look? So vernier calipers, it just look like a normal scale. Okay, you all can see it looks like a normal scale, but here is an addition, that a vernier scale is rotating or movable throughout the main scale. Okay, so whenever we are going to take reading, we are going to consider both the scale reading. Main scale reading, this one main scale reading running in centimeter, and the vernier scale reading. Okay, vernier scale has 10 division, 10 small division. First division is considerable as 0. Okay, so if you count, you will find 10 divisions are there. And if you make the apparatus totally close, so you will find 0 is coinciding with 0. Okay, so 0 is coinciding with 0 and 9 divisions will be coinciding with 10 vernier scale divisions. What does that mean? That means, so I told you that how many parts? 2 parts need to be considerable. One part is main scale running in centimeter. Okay, 1 centimeter divided by 10 divisions. So smallest division is 1 millimeter. And vernier scale. Vernier scale, there is no unit but only 10 divisions. Okay, first division is considered as 0 and 10 vernier scale division is equals to 9 main scale division. So 1 vernier scale division equals to 9 by 10 main scale divisions. Now, so coming to the how to take reading taking part. Okay, here I have drawn slide calipers, just like the scales divisions only. Okay, suppose anything you are going to measure. Okay, so whenever you are measuring, then there will be a separation in between vernier scale and main scale. You can't find that 0 is attaching with 0. Okay, so let me show you. Yes, this is the cylinder. If you are going to measure the diameter of this cylinder, so you will find that 0 is deviated. Main scale 0 is deviated from vernier 0. Of course, because there will be some reading for this. Okay, the cylinder. Okay. So next, wherever vernier 0 indicating the main scale, vernier 0, first reading of vernier scale indicating the main scale, here you can see 1.123. In between 1.3 and 1.4, you can take either 1.3 or 1.4, no problem at all. Okay, and what is the vernier scale reading? The vernier scale reading will be a clear coincidence in between main and vernier. So if you see here, I can see 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 5 is a clear coincidence. I think you all can see. Okay, vernier's number 5 is a clear coincidence. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So our main scale reading we found 1.3 and 4, in between 1.3 and 4. So I have written here just considering the drawing. Okay, but I am showing here the calculation what exactly we found, that is 1.3 centimeter. Okay, and vernier coincidence we found 5 at number 5 number of division. Okay, so what will be the total reading? The total reading will be main scale reading plus vernier scale reading into vernier constant. Okay, so main scale reading we have got 1.3 centimeter plus vernier scale reading, I told you without unit, just division, simple, 5 number of division into vernier constant. Now what is the vernier constant and how we can derive it? Okay, so vernier constant is the relation between main scale and vernier scale. Since we are using two scales simultaneously, one is main scale and another is vernier scale, so we need to find a relation between both the scale, and this relation is supposed to be called vernier constant. Okay, that is one main scale reading and one vernier scale reading difference between. So what is vernier constant? Vernier constant is difference between what does one smallest division of main scale reading and one smallest division of vernier scale reading, that difference. Okay. So vernier constant derivation part. Okay, so let me remember you what I have told. The 10 vernier scale division is equals to 9 main scale division. Okay, so from here we can conclude that one vernier scale division is equals to 9 by 10 main scale division. That's it. So what is our vernier constant formula? Formula tells us that 1 main scale reading minus 1 vernier scale reading is equals to 1 main scale division minus 1 vernier scale division is equals to 1 main scale division we will let as it is. Okay. But 1 vernier scale division we already have got from here. We can replace it 9 by 10 main scale division. Yes, we had. Next, take common 1 main scale division. So it will become 1 minus 9 by 10. 1 main scale divisions. 1 minus 9 by 10 becomes in next line 1 by 10. And what is 1 main scale division? Main scale runs in centimeter unit. So what is 1 smallest division? That is 0.1 centimeter or 1 millimeter. Whatever it is. So it becomes 0.01 centimeter. So the vernier constant is 0.01 centimeter for the particular tool we are using here. Vernier constant may differ. If you change the tool, it may differ. So always you have to derive vernier constant whenever you are using another tool. So we found vernier constant 0.01 centimeter. Okay, we can write here the unit. 1.3 also centimeter. Okay, so 1.3 plus 5 into 0.1, that is 0.05 centimeter. So it becomes 1.35 centimeter. Okay, so the time I have shown you, I just consider only one reading. But what you all have to do, you have to make an observation table. That means every reading should be repeated twice or thrice to take a better result. Okay, for your better understanding, just see this table as an example. Okay, this is main scale reading, these are vernier scale reading, this is vernier constant, and this is total. So this is it. So you have learned, or I have explained today, how to use vernier calipers or slide calipers. So next week we will learn how to use screw gauge for the area measurement. First you will measure the width, then you will find the area of a wire or cross section. Okay, that's it.